welcome back to Lucy the Eternity She Wished For. Where we're still going forward with this. I forgot I need to press this. I see. So he's in Korea at the moment. Oh yeah. What's taking place in Korea? Oh, I know. It was understandable why he couldn't pay a visit while overseas. But if he was presently in Korea, what was stopping him now? I feel like I've never left this country. The country I'm in right now, that is. I'm currently in America, and I have never left the freaking States. As the old man continued to stare at his lunchbox, with a patient look in the android spoke up once more, with her mechanical voice. Master, the food is getting cold. The old man closed the lid of his half-eaten lunchbox. I've lost my appetite. Master has not yet consumed the required amount of nutrients. Moreover, Master has already skipped most of his breakfast. I said I've lost my appetite. How many times do I have to repeat myself? As the old man slammed his chopsticks into the counter, the android slyly continued to stare at him. Well, at least she's not doing her job. Look in her eyes and pleaded that she still had a few things left to say. Master is. What is it? If you're gonna speak, if you're gonna speak up, at least finish your sentence. I will agree with this because I do find it annoying to an extent where you have these people will be sitting right there where they start the sentence and then not finish it. Believe me, it gets really annoying. It happens like a few times. If it happens like once, okay, it can't be that bad. But when it's repeated and it's continuing, yeah, it gets kind of annoying. I'm not kidding, it gets kind of annoying. I know this too well, dang it. Following the old man's command, the android continued with her emotionless voice. With all due respect, I believe that master has a tendency to get angry with his son. I recommend that master attempt to be more understanding of him. It was rare for the android to openly criticize him. Okay, I will be honest. Being criticized can make you better. Like, I'm like, being criticized can make you better. At certain things, yeah. Only at certain things. He wasn't used to such treatment. He couldn't help but furrow his brow. After a moment, he lowered his voice and replied calmly. Are you taking his side? I'm not taking anyone's side. I'm only advising that if Master wishes the situation with his son to improve, he must gain proper control of his emotions. You really think I get mad just because I want to? Of course not! But the stuff he spouts in front of me makes me lose my mind. It's not his fault for being such an idiot. Isn't that because he's part of family? Just what you're talking about all of a sudden. The android stared at the old man intently. I'm trying to figure out words. Making sure I'm not getting it wrong. She opened her mouth to speak as she shook her head back and forth hesitantly. Eventually, she wasn't feeling very confident. The reason why Master gets so frustrated isn't because because having a father-son bond causes one party to unconsciously expect something from the other and become frustrated when they don't follow through. I've never seen Master get so angry in front of other people. Oh, yes! I am an android. Therefore, I am unable to properly gauge how these negative emotions have been formed inside Master. We do not have any unnecessary, troublesome emotions programmed inside us after all. But what? And since I will never be able to experience such emotions, sometimes I find myself being envious of that side of humanity. Hey, at least it's something, man. Not everyone can have everything. What nonsense. For a moment, the old man nearly forgot he was conversing with a machine. That's what scares me. Machines gaining awareness. Because I don't know if they're gonna freaking try to kill us or turn around and want us dead. Actually, no, let me rephrase that. Either turn around and want to kill us, or B, help us. That's what scares me. If I'm correct, some scientists somewhat agree. Only somewhat, not truly, but they can kind of agree that it will find a way to kill us. Like, so many sci-fi movies do this as well. They just go, yo, they can kill us. they're stronger and smarter than us. Faster, that may vary, if it's just strictly a humanoid shape. But once we include vehicles, they are not only faster, stronger, and smarter than us naked monkeys. Prove us wrong. Humans are practically monkeys. Smart monkeys. It's gonna become like, what? Freaking Rise of the Planet of the Apes? Put in reverse. Or iRobot. No, I have a feeling it's most likely going to be iRobot or any other sci-fi flick that includes robots wanting us dead. To make it worse, robots could actually like mass produce themselves, which makes it even worse. Like, oh god! Back to the story. The android knew that the old man wanted the straightforward, robotic version of her instead of the casual conversational one. So she rarely ever opened up to share her thoughts like this. Oh, I do that all the freaking time. And then hide some of my thoughts just to make it even harder. Such a candid display, stirring up a memory deep within the man's past. nearly forgotten till now. Now that I think, now that I think about it, there was another android quite similar to you. The old man quietly murmured. I can barely remember when it was. It happened so long ago. My son once brought home a strange android. He was. What? The old man closed his eyes in an attempt to climb through the distant memory. Oh. Now I know who it is. It was a little different from you. Yes, she really seemed like a real person, that one. Real person. I've forgotten how she looked or sounded like. But one thing I remember is that she was very talkative. She would always get ahead of herself, despite being only a robot. The android remained silent after the explanation, staring blankly at her master. But my understanding is that Actually, wait a second. But my understanding is that Master prefers a less talkative, laid back android companion. I do. That's why I hated that android. My son and I used to argue over it all the time. What did you do with her? What do you mean? Her eyes slightly narrowed. Well then. The android. What did you do with her? Well, I'm not sure. Did Master continue using it? Oh, I know what happened. I know quite well. It was a few episodes, you frickin' asshole. You both sides ruined. Actually, one side ruined and one side kind of broke the laws of robotics to some extent. It was so long ago. I don't recall what exactly happened. What do you not? Only then the old man could finally remember his son's heartbroken expression. At the time, he was certainly at his most rebellious. Even before then, the old man never had a good relationship with his son. Ah, yeah. That's why if you work for your shit, you tend to respect it more. Yes, that's the spot I'm sitting on. The shit you work for is more respected. Yet, this guy didn't freaking respect what the son was doing. He found it. Helped freaking put together. So by default, you have like a little bit more respect for it. Prove me wrong. If you work for something, you respect it more. Even though that it can take a while. Back to the story. Afterwards, their conflict appeared to eclipse an instant of frequently. The old man wondered whether an alternative, less confrontational approach might have worked out better. But with the shake of his head, he dismissed that thought. and it would be pointless to dwell on the past. He had no intention to change either. Yo, at some point, everyone needs to make sacrifices here. Grow up and take a sacrifice. Even I have to do this. I'm only like, what, 20s by the time I'm recording this? The old man, still despite androids, and he believes that he hadn't done anything wrong. How about making an apology? Old man had flinched. Actually, oh, that was the android who was doing that. He responded in anger. What are you talking nonsense? Oh, yes. Oh, it was. Was it truly nonsense? I thought Master would want his relationship with his son to improve. Does matter not to make peace with him. Stop! Stop it. How do you expect me? No, how do you expect me to do such a thing? Master. There was a bit of hesitation, but it was only listed for a very short moment. Cuz, I'm gonna end the episode right here. I hope you guys have a great, wonderful time and a great day too. So, I'll see you guys next time. And we'll continue this next episode. Hey, wrong button!